Yes, sir. Yes, ma'ams. We are live. Live, live, live. Let me get everything set up and get everything A-OK. You feel me? Sorry for the lateness. You feel me? Y'all motherfuckers asked for this. They asked for it. They asked for it, so I'm gonna have to give it to them. I wanted that real raw shit, man. So I don't think y'all ready. Try to take it easy. Y'all really want me to go in. Show everything right. Check this out. Make sure we good and do the test. And I got my notebook in my pad, pen and pad to make sure I can write some notes because it's a couple things that I wanted to talk about before we got into it. So we live on the porch. Yeah, we here. We here. We here. I got caught up on Friday because it was my birthday or whatever. I forgot. Nigga old, so nigga forgot. Then Saturday I got caught up. Ain't get a chance to do what I wanted to do, whatever, get up on this joint. But I ain't forgot. I ain't forget. Dig. Hold up. Make sure we right. Get everything right. Mm-hmm. Yep, this is the one. I'm gonna write some notes down. I'm just wait. Just give me a couple seconds. Okay. Say unnecessary. Very hurt. Agree with reaction. Too far. About the whole. Maybe it could be bitter. Doesn't sound like all sounds like he people are mad over it. Is again, yeah. Wait, you taking the side on this? Hmm. Yep. Just writing down these responses real quick. You know, wait, boy. He ain't got no daddy. No daddy. They just said no. It did too much. Too much. Just gotta write some shit down real quick. All right. I am all right and ready. All right. So we are on the porch. You know, I told y'all motherfuckers it's too cold out. Actually, it's a nice day outside. I could have sat out there today, whatever. But like I said, the porch is a mentality. You don't have to be in a certain location, but it's all about staying out the way, staying out these streets, because it's fucking crazy out here. You feel what I'm saying? I've been there and done that. And I'm just sitting on the sideline, just minding my business. You feel what I'm saying? Seeing all the fuckery that's going on and just making my little comment, you know what I mean? Information sharing for the people so they could pass along this information so people could do better on both sides, men and women. But I usually talk specifically to the men about the men because at the end of the day, this shit starts with us as men. We are the ones that are the initiators of a lot of this shit that's going on. We're the ones that are allowing a lot of this shit that happens to be happening, and it just causes this spiral effect of unmitigated fuckery that just happens, and there's no accountability for that shit, and it's getting worse and worse. You feel what I'm saying? I done told y'all to start it from goddamn just niggas loafing to niggas now tricking, and it's gonna get even worse if niggas don't put a stop to this shit. It's gonna get to the point where goddamn women is gonna be wanting niggas to wear dresses and shit and fucking wigs and nails or paints on their nails and shit or whatever in order to get some coochie. And niggas is gonna do it. because they that fucking thirsty and they fucking that horny, fucking horn dogs for some ass. And they don't want to stand up like fucking men and fucking have some standards on how this shit gonna go. But I just speak on it. You feel what I'm saying? I can't make them drink the water, but I can goddamn make them. You feel what I'm saying? Hear the message. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I can do. Yes, Z is indoor. You clearly don't listen, but I'm gonna type this shit to you because, like I said, it's a mentality. The porch is a mentality. You feel what I'm saying? It's not about the location. It's a little chilly chill. You feel what I'm saying? So mind your manners, Canuck. God damn it. Niggas always, that's all right. Y'all go ahead and troll or whatever, but you know what I'm saying is real. Know what I'm saying is real. All right. So look, I had a live last week or whatever, and I was talking or whatever, and I had some ladies goddamn chiming in or whatever. I don't know who was who, whatever. But I know there was some females or whatever. And then, I welcome goddamn comments and all types of questions and challenges, whatever, as far as what I'm saying. Because I ain't no expert. I'm just speaking from my opinion. But I had some women up there talking about um some shit or whatever that made me get into this bag about what women be doing or whatever. And I could have started going in on women and goddamn how they need to be held accountable for what they shit is. But I don't even be wanting to waste my time with it because you can tell a woman, in my opinion, everything that they need to hear. Lay it out for them how they need to do it or whatever. They still ain't gonna listen. At the end of the day, it's all about the men initiating the conversation and the fucking standards of how this shit gonna go. That's why I be talking to the niggas, because at the end of the day, if niggas said they ain't dealing with this shit or whatever, they're gonna find some bitches that's gonna fucking goddamn fall in line and be like, all right, I'm about to stop asking these niggas for money for my cash app. I'm about to stop asking niggas to fucking take me and my homegirl out. You feel what I'm saying? All this bullshit. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna say it's going 100% stop. It's going to minimize. It's going to get back to a point where the balance definitely is in the favor of the men. You feel what I'm saying? And then we take it from there. But I got some shit or whatever, and the women was like, yeah, talk about it or whatever, whoop-de-whoop. But I ain't want to go in because, like I said, there is a double standard when men talk about women, and I have proof of that because I will talk about the women today since they asked, but men cannot talk about women because we have to protect y'all ego. Can't say certain shit to women about women, even though it's right. You can't say the shit. You know what I mean? That's why I goddamn Kevin Samuels is so villainized or whatever, because he be calling women out or whatever and goddamn, telling the truth for the most part. But people just be thinking that this nigga just hates women. He ain't got no mama. He's gay. He might be. Ain't my business. But just because he says shit that's true, it resonates with men and be like, yeah, he's talking facts. And women don't want to hear it because they can't handle honesty. They really be in their feelings and then they want to attack the man. You can't talk women. You can't talk about women like that. You can't talk to women like that. What's wrong with you? Whoop de whoop. You can't say that. Why would you say that about women? I mean, it's the truth. No, Cam Samuels wants to be a woman. That's what you feel. No, I think that it's a bunch of women that are fucking desperate and thirsty because they don't know what they want, and they calling that man for advice on how to get a man, or trying to prove a point to a man that they don't know, and saying, yeah, my way works or whatever. I can get a man. Like, if that's the way you feel, why you call the man shell for? That goes to my point about how women don't know what the hell they want. BB, wife, troll ass. They don't know what they want because it's like, what you got to prove to this man for? Why you calling the show? I'll get into that point. We gonna table that, but I just wonder if these women hate him so much, why they calling this a show? Why they calling up a show? Why women always want to prove a point to somebody or whatever and try to win an argument with somebody that they don't know or don't care about? You should just be left alone, just going about your business and do what's best for you. But you always trying to prove a point. You don't get no prize for that. You don't get no trophy for that. So this whole Kevin Samuels thing, whatever, like I ain't even gonna go too deep in that, but I was using him as an example on how like men, when you say stuff about women, even though it may be right, goddamn, you gonna get villainized. So I seen some shit on Al Gore's internet, this fucking meme, and I put it up. And it'd be funny when I post this shit because like there's so many ways you can look at this shit. First of all, I think you can look at it one way where people just be posting shit just to get a reaction out of people, just to get people talking so they can be viral and whatever and get their followers up. So the situation might not have happened. It could have been conjured up and goddamn, some woman could have just made this shit up, made this imaginary nigga up in this scenario and just be like, oh yeah, well, this nigga sent this to me and it didn't happen, right? Or it could have been that this nigga was in cahoots with the fucking gypsy broad and be like, yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna level up and whatever the fuck these new niggas say, whatever. We're gonna go viral. Let's make some shit up, post it up, right? Then this could have really happened. And this could have been a real scenario because I've been in this situation numerous times where goddamn women then probably screenshotted shit that I said I don't give a fuck and posted or whatever. And then I didn't post this shit that bitches then said to me, whatever, because I can't believe the shit. And people be literally, when I be telling people this shit, they don't believe me. They don't believe that this shit be happening when I be saying bras be coming up to me asking me to buy them tables. They don't believe it. So I have to screenshot the shit to show that there are women out there that are doing this shit. And it's sad there's probably men that are out there buying women tables. You feel me? Or fucking, or fucking, there are women out there that are on some old, like, on some real, how can I put this? That are really trying to get over on niggas. Like, and they try me. And I just be like, no, it's not happening over here. I'm just doing my part not to get wrapped up in the bullshit and just spreading the message of love to the people. Like, this is what's really going on out here. Y'all need to watch yourself. This is how you need to respond. Or if I'm in the club and goddamn bras asking me what do I do for a living, asking for business cards and shit, motherfuckers don't believe me. Well, some people really act like that's not a problem. So that's why I was screenshotting it and posting it up or whatever. But it's just crazy where, like, you know what I mean, how people can read shit and interpret it. Everybody has a different interpretation of these fucking screenshot memes or whatever the fuck. Now, this bra could have been posting this shit and trying to get sympathy, trying to play the victim. That's how I took it, right? Where she's like, oh, these niggas ain't shit. Crazy motherfuckers. Why can't I meet a nice, decent guy? So then you have all these fucking simp ass niggas falling in line. Man, you deserve better. I would have did better. I'd have treated you right. Whoop de fucking whoop. That's how they get it, man. It's the oldest fucking trick, fucking gypsy trick in the book. I just don't understand why. I don't know. I look more deep into it than other people, and I just be just. It's funny just to watch, goddamn, people's responses to this shit or whatever, and how they take it. So I put up a fucking one of them little fucking gypsy memes or whatever. Fucking bitch posted the shit. So I'm gonna read it to y'all, whatever, because I'm not good on this damn technology shit. I'm gonna read this shit to you, whatever, on what happened. It was on my Facebook. If you're on my Facebook, you can go back and look at it. Most of y'all already commented or whatever. And I told y'all I was gonna goddamn talk about the shit. So the fucking I ain't gonna read the whole shit or whatever, but goddamn, I'll give you the gist of it. So some broad, some big ass broad, and I'm sorry to say whatever, but the broad is big or whatever. So that plays a part into it in the beginning or whatever, right? You know what I mean? You should know goddamn your limitations on, you know, how you talking to people, and goddamn, if you built like Lizzo or look like Lizzo and shit like that or whatever, like you have all the right to feel like you can get any nigga in the world or whatever, get anything. You have the right to ask for whoever and whatever you want. But you're also going to know that if you ask for certain shit or whatever, just based on who you are, what you look like, and all that shit, you can get a certain type of response. That's all I got to say. So this big ass Lizzo looking broad or whatever, goddamn, put some shit or whatever. First of all, I'm gonna go into this shit. I'm gonna go real deep into this shit. This is what she said, word for word. She said, I asked for a date, and this man sends some of the most wild shit I ever seen in my life. Calling me a bitch for what? Are cis men okay? I'm not even gonna go into the cis men comment or whatever. Shit is weird, but whatever. So goddamn, I'll give you the gist of what the fucking screenshot looked like and shit or whatever. So the nigga hit her up or whatever on one of them shits and was like, "What are you looking for, open to, or not open to?" She said, "Currently, I'm looking to see where things go. So far, the dudes have been duds, 0 out of 10." He said, "Gotcha." She said, "What are you looking for?" He said, "Kick it, hang out, see where it goes." She says, "What about dates?" He said, "What exactly do you think a date is?" She said, "A nice dinner, nothing crazy." And he said, "Sure, you can take me to dinner." She puts up the little fucking emoji face like, huh? And she said, take you to dinner. Isn't it the other way around? And then the nigga goes off. He starts sending all this shit or whatever. Like he sends paragraphs of shit or whatever, and he start cussing her out and just going off or whatever, right? And he basically was just like, yeah, what I mean, you trying to get me for my money, whatever, whoop-de. It's too much to even read or whatever. I mean, to fucking recite. But he went off. And so yeah, then she posted that he needs therapy. And of course you got, yeah, who is Marnie? Yeah, damn right, here we go. Yeah. I'm glad you in here for that, because yeah, we're gonna get into the shits because you was one of them. God damn it, that was talking that shit that you wanted to hear this shit. Well, here it go. So the nigga goddamn went off, right? Matter of fact, I don't even know if I can. Let me see if I could do this shit. Let me try to see if I can figure out this goddamn gypsy technology. Let me see if I can put this shit in the goddamn comment section so y'all can read this shit for your goddamn self. Let me see this shit. I might be able to do this shit. I might figure out some goddamn shit. You never fucking know. Yeah, here go the bitch right here. Hold on. Yeah, we gonna get into the shits. Yeah, this bit, man. See, yeah, she's a gyp. Yeah, I just like I thought. Just like I fucking thought. I'm gonna send. Listen, all right. I'm gonna put this fucking shit that I'm gonna put the shit in the fucking comments. Then I'm gonna send you a picture of what the bitch looked like. The goddamn and this will help you judge what type of broad this is. And y'all feeling sorry for this broad, like she's really this fucking villainized victim and all this bullshit. I knew that. Listen, you always know. Listen, when you out in these streets as a man, I banged some big joints before, whatever. You feel? I took some layups. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no shame in my game. I didn't goddamn said it. You feel what I'm saying? But niggas know how to identify. Women always trying to hide some shit. Like if you big or whatever, goddamn, they'll do some shit where they'll take the picture's face up or fucking take the picture with the corner of their eye or whatever, trying to deceive a nigga and shit. Then goddamn catfish a motherfucker and shit or whatever. Oh no, petty. No, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that because I do think the nigga did too much. I'm going to tell you why. But this needs a full breakdown on why. You feel what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers just really just think of, oh yeah, he just went off on her and cussed her out and called her a bitch, and he did too much. That ain't it. That's not the reason why I say he did too much. In my opinion, he did too much typing for me. And he didn't even he didn't even try to finesse it on some old he he really had no patience at all. Like he didn't even say all right, well, if you ain't, you know what I mean, why don't you come through to the crib, kick it, whoopty whoop, whatever, fuck the dinner shit, and then say no. He just went off immediately, like he just knew where this was going. And I get it, because I've been there sometimes where, like, if you didn't holler at 4 or 5 broads that's talking some bullshit, after the third or fourth bitch, you're gonna be like, man, fuck this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And probably just go off. But I would have just probably just been on some, man, fuck you, bitch. and just fucking blocked her. Or maybe I would have been like, okay, let's go out to dinner, and then left her stranded. That's what I would have did. I wouldn't have been doing all that yapping and sending all them fucking paragraphs and thesis statements and shit. You feel what I'm saying? I would have had that bitch screenshot. She would have said, I really need therapy, because I would have fucking hit her with the fucking Red Lobster move or the Ruth Chris move. You feel what I'm saying? But I can't, the point was, I might disagree or say, man, he did too much, but I can't tell a person how to respond when they feel they've been disrespected. Especially, like, I'm not saying he need to slap the bitch up, but just like how women will get offended when a nigga will say something to them, they can go off, they can say whatever the fuck they want, but when a man does it, oh, we bitter, we hurt, we ain't had no daddy in our life, we doing too much. You feel what I'm saying? But when women do it, it's okay. It's like, yeah, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even making it on some old men versus women shit, because I already know that there's a fucking double standard out here. Niggas already realize it, but women don't, and they can't embrace it. You know what I'm saying? So they want to be like niggas when it's convenient for them. But then when niggas try to, you know what I mean, keep it real or try to hit them with their own medicine, oh, whoa, you can't do that. You can't do that. So do I think the nigga did too much as far as the response, as far as like typing all them words? Yes, but I ain't going like villainize him like that nigga's corny, that nigga ain't got no, he's sensitive, he ain't got no mama, who rape. I ain't gonna do all that. I'm just gonna be like, I mean, he ain't had to do all that typing or whatever, but I get the sentiment of it. I can't knock him for the sentiment that he fucking did. You feel what I'm saying? Why can't this bitch got too much fucking shit on her fucking this gypsy bitch got too much shit on her timeline, because I'm trying to fucking goddamn find the goddamn shit. Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, she got too much shit on her fucking Twitter. She one of them. She one of them. One of these fucking gypsy bitches, man. Typing all this shit or whatever. Goddamn, can't even find this shit because you doing all this fucking yappity yapping and whatever and shit. Trying to fucking bitch, you got 300,000 tweets. Man, I can't listen. Y'all find this shit yourself, but I'm gonna put the picture up of what the bitch look like, cause y'all can see this shit for yourself. Look at this bitch. Look how the bitch look like. That's all you need to know, whatever. And that can tell you this bitch ain't got. She got low self esteem, and goddamn, some niggas hyped her up because they fucking thirsty and ain't keeping it real, and goddamn disgusting. Hold up, let me see if y'all can see this shit. I'm gonna put this shit up in the chat. Y'all can go on the bitch's Twitter and look at the bitch. She will fucking Lizzo bitch or whatever. She looked like some 3 a.m. ish. I'm fucking drunk, ain't got nothing else going on type shit or whatever. Hit her one time and keep it moving shit. But niggas really is empowering these type of broads to really feel comfortable to be talking crazy to niggas. Like, some bitch, you should be happy that niggas is even trying to stick dick in you. But this is what the world comes to. This is what y'all fucking made up. This is what y'all did. Hold up, let me see if it posted in the chat. Hold up, let me see if it goddamn posted in there. I tried to add this shit. Maybe that shit don't work. I don't know. I don't know if that shit work or not. Fuck if I know. Yeah, I tried to put it in the fucking let me see if I do it this way on the fucking computer. Yeah, man, this shit wild, but some of these bitches goddamn, man, you should be grateful niggas even trying to fuck you. But then you got the nerve to be talking about some niggas need therapy because they don't want to take you out on a date. Are you fucking kidding me? You really fucking kidding me? And niggas is really just like feeling sorry for these, bro. Y'all really falling for the fucking the gypsiness. Shit make me mad, man. Like, that shit really make me mad, because it's like it's not that hard to just take your time and just look at shit first. Look at shit for real. Not just what it looked like on the fucking or you know what I mean, outside at first glance. Yeah, I don't think it'll let me post the goddamn Twitter link up in this bitch. Maybe it did work. Okay, maybe, yeah, maybe it worked that way. Yeah, this is what the bitch looked like right there in the comment. I had to do it myself on my goddamn computer. That's what the bitch looked like. Got the nerve to be talking about some goddamn hot. What? Piss me off. Piss me off with this shit. You feel me? Let me see if I can find this shit on the Facebook, the whole goddamn thread of the fucking bullshit that the bitch was talking about so y'all can see, because she got too much shit on her Twitter. And I can't see it. I ain't got the patience to be scrolling through all that shit or whatever. Like I said, all that shit is there. Y'all can goddamn see this shit. Get a full picture of what the fuck the bitch is talking about and why the fuck there's an issue with it. Because I ain't even get started yet. I'm just giving you some background on the bitch, on the gypsy bitch. I'm just giving you some background on that gypsy bitch. Because it ain't like, oh yeah, this broad was just minding her business and she's just this old sweet, innocent, you know, wholesome, church-going woman that goddamn is being attacked by some fucking nigga that's just like, oh man, I'm just going to just randomly just go at the bitch. Yeah, Big Bertha. Big Bertha. And like I said, if you into that, that's fine or whatever. But like, you should know, like, man, you should know your limitations. Don't ask for fucking champagne with beer money. And a lot of you women keep forgetting that shit. Because now these niggas are fucking up the game and making it feel like, yes, you, ma'am, have champagne money. You can sit at the bar and pop some bottles. You cannot. You might be able to get a goddamn shot of Kentucky Gentleman or some fucking cheap Russian vodka. You might be qualified for that. The fuck? So y'all can read that shit or whatever, but basically, like, I wrote some key terms that I heard people saying. Okay, yeah, you know, the nigga doing too much. He ain't got no daddy. Bitter. Hurt. It was totally uncalled for and unnecessary. He's angry. Now, let's flip it on the other side. Let's say that the goddamn, because mind you, niggas keep forgetting. This broad asked this man out for a date. I done told y'all before, no woman should have to ask a man for a date. I'm gonna get into that in a little bit, but no woman should have to ask a man for a date. If the nigga wants to take you out on a date, he will ask you. If he has not asked you, he does not want to date you. So, ma'am, you should already have that in your mind. This man has not asked me for a date. Do I really want to deal with this guy? If I really want to go out on a date, do I really want to deal with this person? It's common fucking sense. And women generally do not have it. Yes, I said it. Women do not generally have it because this should already be registered in your mind. Most men in general know what we want. So if men generally want pussy, because we're simple, put it out there, even though some people are afraid to say it, can't, you know, they got to do that sneak fuck shit or whatever. You know what I mean? Like we in fucking high school and goddamn can't say that you want to have sex. You know what I mean? You got to fucking put hints to it. Hey, or you want to come on over and have some coffee? The fuck? That type shit. But generally, any heterosexual male should want some pussy. Might be immediately, might be a year from now, depending on how fucking thirsty and a horn dog he is, but a nigga gonna want some ass. We know what we want. If we're talking to a woman and there is a 100% clear known thing that it's not going to happen, do you think that a nigga still gonna be talking to a broad just because she's a nice person and she might be able to fucking, I don't know, take you out on a date here and there? Y'all can go to the movies together just to be friends and have fucking company together? Hell to the fucking no. And if a nigga do that shit, he's got a mental sickness. So why is it that women will fucking not have the common sense to be like, all right, I know what I want. I shouldn't even have to ask for it. If a nigga's not coming at me with this shit that I want, I'm not dealing with them. Why is it that hard for women to do that shit? I'll get into that a little bit, but that's just a point of emphasis, because I guarantee you, if the way that meme went or whatever about, first of all, she asked that man for a date. It wasn't like he asked her out on a date and was like, why you ain't gonna pay for my dinner? She asked that man. Then, mind you, she threw a whole bunch of niggas under the bus, talking about all these men I'm meeting. I done met 0 out of 10 niggas, and it's been duds. Maybe it's you, bitch. Maybe it's you. Maybe that's why he went off, because you is on some bullshit. Say fucking Alice in Wonderland, bitch. Talking about some, yeah, you want a nigga to fucking lift your big ass off your feet and fucking take you out on a fucking dinner date. It ain't like the motherfucker going goddamn, y'all, man, all right, man. Like I said, y'all want to be niggas when it's convenient for y'all, because you damn sure ain't on some old, oh yeah, well, me and you just having, a connection, and, we taking it, as it comes, and I'm only interested in you. No, you're going to be playing the field too, bitch. Women play it differently. They play the field to get what's beneficial for them monetarily and emotionally. Niggas play the field to get some ass. At least we clear about what we want. Now, I don't like the way some niggas do it, because they be leading bitches on for no reason when they don't have to. And then that's when women be having this excuse, oh, yeah, he lied to me and da-da-da, he led me on. And why couldn't he keep it real? Because, bitch, you don't want that honesty. You don't want that honesty. Women aren't numb to rejection like us. They handle it worse. Also, that place is cat. Thank you. That is, listen, men were raised to accept rejection. And you know what the funny thing is? Because I wrote these notes down. I got this shit on notes. Women definitely cannot take rejection. That's why they ready to take married men. They ain't gonna talk about that. They ain't gonna talk about that. How many of these damn women going after married men because they want something that they can't have? They feel in their mind that, how did that girl get him? I look better than her. I can take her man. Well, that's why they want a married man or whatever, and they feel that they can fucking take that nigga away and goddamn be a wife. Like, oh, he's willing to settle down. Now I want him for myself. So that's why you have a lot of these women dealing with these niggas that be married and goddamn getting out of divorces or whatever and be ready to goddamn be the next missus. Stupid to me. And it's desperate. Yeah, I said it's desperate. It don't even be like these niggas be lying. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say the niggas, because niggas do be lying. But more often than not, these women know that these niggas is married and they'll still fucking do it. At least with a nigga, we not trying to be like, for the most part, if a nigga's fucking with a married broad or whatever, he's not trying to take that woman away from her man and keep it for herself, unless he's some super sucker duck ass nigga, sip ass nigga. But most of the time, niggas is like, man, I'm just trying to get some pussy and let her go home and deal with that goddamn nigga. He ain't trying to take her away from him and make her his wife. He's in it for some ass. But these women be trying to take married men and wanting them to be their husband. Facts. Those women don't want the man. They want the validation to have thank you. They don't really want the man. They just want to be married. They want the validation of, yes, I could get a married nigga. You have women that will literally get their clitoris hard because a nigga proposed to them and be engaged, and then don't want to go through the marriage and keep the ring. They just want that validation. Oh, a nigga chose me. They don't even care about getting married anymore. We can get into that because that's what y'all wanted, right? Y'all was talking that shit, right? Because I ain't heard no disagreements by no females yet about what I'm saying. God damn it. And like I said, I can tell you the truth or whatever, and you can say, yeah, but y'all still gonna do what the fuck y'all been doing. Dumb shit that don't make no damn sense. That's why y'all be wanting to change the shit, and that's why y'all call Kevin Samuel up, asking him for advice. How about that hot shit? I got a man of value picking me. That's right. I must have value equal to a wife. That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Petty. You feel what I'm saying? But back to the whole point about the fucking the meme, right? So let's just say, right, I go to abroad or whatever. I'm like, look, man, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. You very attractive. I just want to have sex with you, and I will pay you $100. Let's just say I say that. Women would, it's a lot of women that would take that and have a fucking fit. They would cuss me the fuck out. I'm not a hoe. What's wrong with you? What a whoop. You gonna come at me like that or whatever. You're disrespectful. Da da da. How is that disrespectful? I'm being honest. I'm being straight to the point. You feel what I'm saying? And I mean, y'all women do a lot of shit for money and material things any goddamn way. So why would it be disrespectful for me to come straight up and just be like, look, I just want to have sex with you and I'll pay you in currency. Now, if I would have said that and the bitch would have went off or whatever, she probably would have put up a goddamn screenshot like, this is what niggas is thinking now. That's how you value women, as hoes and prostitutes or whatever. Whoop-de-whoop. Or if I put that shit up like, wow, why did this woman just go off on me like that? Niggas, people will be coming at me like, you shouldn't have came at her like that. Where's your respect for women? But yet when that man was just trying to see where things go, whatever, and goddamn, probably just wanted to fuck. That was probably the message. He didn't want to say, I just want to fuck. Probably want to see where things go so he don't hurt her feelings. And then she come at me talking about, when, yeah, you gonna take me out? Said it in a nice way, whatever, but you gonna take me out? And he probably was like, fuck out of here, plus more. Like I said, I wouldn't have been saying all that shit. I would have just been like, fuck out of here, bitch, and blocked her. Or if I would have kept getting them type of shits or whatever, I probably would have like, okay, let's go out and dinner. I would have left her stranded. Can we get into why women don't know what they want? Yes, we will, but you got to wait on this because I got to give background. We're gonna get into the shits because you signed a value to her. Exactly. Most women don't like ranking people or assigning a number to them based on their value. That's a fact. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, this whole goddamn shit or what I mean, because a lot of these women's low-key sex workers anyway. But when you treat them like a sex worker, then there's a problem. Because y'all be quick to be on some old, I'm getting to the bag, trying to get my coins up, whatever the fuck these gypsy bitches are saying, cash at me, a whole bunch of strippers out here now. You feel what I'm saying? OnlyFans, twerkers and shit, softcore, porn models and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Telling a woman she's worth $100, basically rejection. But the funny thing is, though, right? That is fact. But you can literally have sex with a woman by saying, okay, I'll take you out on a date. It costs $100. Act like you like her and still fuck. So men can take rejection. For the most part, yes. I'm not saying that there isn't men that can't handle rejection, because there is. There's definitely some men that can't handle rejection, but we're more built and equipped to take rejection because we're the ones that are initiating the fucking conversation. since fucking day one. When we was fucking youngins, we had to go ask a girl, will you go out and date with me? Will you be my girlfriend or whatever? Like, we have to do all this shit. So we have to put ourselves out there and we would get rejected. We're the ones that we go in a fucking club or whatever. We have to go up and try to dance with a girl. And then, yeah, we'll get rejected. Ain't no niggas out there, goddamn, for the most part, y'all going up to them offering some pussy. Niggas them like, no, thank you. Especially if you single. Or like you in the club or whatever, you try and dance on the nigga or whatever. Ain't no nigga gonna be like, no, thank you. I'm good. That's heterosexual and that's single, that's out in the streets. I don't know what the hell you talking about. I don't know what type of niggas you meeting in Dallas. You lying to yourself because that ain't happening, Captain. The hell you talking about? That's not happening. Don't believe that Tyler Perry bullshit. That's not happening. Not around my niggas, you can't. The fuck? So yeah, that's that meme or whatever. So I wrote down that shit or whatever. Now I'm gonna get into, so now you want to get into shit. So I'm gonna get into the real issues with women since y'all wanted this shit. So y'all wanted to hear the shit. First of all, we gonna go into this whole question about you said why women don't know what they want. I'm just gonna ask a single question. I'm gonna ask one single question. When you ask a woman what they're looking for, watch how many different responses you get. Watch how many different responses. You won't get a universal answer like, I'm looking to get married. I bet you won't say. You'll get so many fucking different responses because women cannot put it into the context on what specifically they want because they don't know. You got some women to be like, I really don't want to get married, or I'm not looking to get in a relationship. I just wanted to just fuck. But then when they fucking niggas, they up there getting in their emotions and feelings and playing relationship. They don't know what the hell they want. Because I guarantee you, if that's what, listen, I'm going to give you some real free game. I wrote this shit down. I wrote this shit down for you. If you want to find a man, just put some small effort in doing so. I'm going to give you a perfect example. Let's say you don't even have to approach a dude. Let's say a dude approaches you. You like, oh yeah, he's cute, you know, whatever, whoop-de-whoop or whatever. Have a conversation with him. Just offer to be like, yeah, you ain't got to be on some old thirsty, like, you know, I got to be the man in this position and take him out or whatever, or pay for his, but just even offer to be like, yeah, come through my house. I'll cook you some food. You see watch how that will go a long way for you. I bet you a lot of them niggas are going to be like, damn, that's some real shit. I appreciate that. Now, if you were to do something like that to a nigga that was trying to get over on you, first of all, I mean, unless he's really, really cold-hearted, whatever, I mean, you got to chalk it up to the game. But I highly doubt that a nigga will be trying to take advantage of you if you do some shit like that just to do a small offer. You'd be like, man, I'll cook you some dinner. So let's just hang out and just get to know each other and talk. See how far that will go. Instead of, oh, take me out to dinner. You don't even have to fucking spend no money. It could be some shit like you already gonna cook or whatever. You can cook some extra meal, just the effort of it. You don't even have to be good food. You could just cook some fucking some regular salmon, just the whole effort that you put into it, like, damn, she really not worried about what I can do for her, but she's interested in me as a person. That goes a long way. Now, I guarantee you, if a lot of you goddamn women start doing this shit, maybe your results and your men would go up a little bit better. That's just some free game. Say what? All your points are the same we could say about men. Would you say that's the majority of men? No men, no, but some men. Just like with his points, there's only some women, not the majority. That's false. That's false. Yes, you're always going to have your outlier of men that are going to be on their bullshit. But again, if I ask you, Armani, what are you looking for in a man? Or what are you looking for, period? Just give me a simple answer. I'll wait. What are you looking for? I'll wait. While we're waiting for her response, not all women are not asking for fancy dinners. I'm not saying about fancy dinners. You can listen, I don't give a damn if you talk about Red Lobster or fucking Olive Garden. It's not a point about a fancy dinner. But why is it that is the emphasis that, oh, because that's just the way it is, that a man always has to do for y'all? Because I wrote that down. Why is it that it is so important for what a man can do for you monetarily or fucking um with fucking materialistic shit? Why is it that that's so important? Because a lot of these, it's not that hard. All right. It's so simple. I could have got so many more women just be like, oh well, fuck it. I'll just go take her out to dinner. That's nothing. That's nothing. But I always just had this standard that like I was more interested in the women that were just interested in me as a person and not what I could do for them. Because you're basically saying if I can't do this for you, I have no shot with you. How does that sound? I'm looking for a guy that's honest and looking to date with a purpose. What the fuck date? What do you mean looking to date with a purpose? What does that mean? Are you basically saying that you're looking to be married? That's what you're saying. And what does honesty really mean to you, Armani? Because like honesty can be, I don't, do you want honesty that doesn't hurt your feelings, or honesty that just sounds good to you and doesn't appear to be a lie? Because there's a difference. Last woman who actually showed mutual effort and interest in me, I made her my woman. I think a lot of women just really aren't interested in the man as a person, instead more so what he is. That's a fact, and people not getting that. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna raise up another point on one of the little comments or whatever on that shit with the meme, whatever. One of the ladies was like, "Yeah, well, I'm not, I'm uncomfortable talking to guys, and I bring up shit about like what do you do for a living and small talk, and then like guys go off on me, and I don't know why it's such a red flag or whatever." And it's definitely a red flag for me. And I'm just like, well, would your interest in the guy change based on where he works? And she was like, no. And I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt, but I call bullshit, because I guarantee you, if a nigga say, yeah, I work at McDonald's, the interest in that man's gonna be like, nah, this ain't it. Because why do you care so much about where a man works? Why? I can see if you asking like if he do some illegal shit, right? But like y'all know that's not why y'all asking. Y'all are asking because you're trying to do a calculation in your mind, like, oh well, he works here, he makes this much money, so he can afford to do this for me and do that for me. Because I guarantee you, you could have the motherfucking most honest nigga in the world and all this shit, but eventually, if a nigga can't take you out at some point or do some of the shit that you used to doing, the interest is going to go down. He's going to appear less attractive. Because I remember on that, what was it, Chris Rock fucking comedy special, women don't move backwards datingly. So if they fucking with a nigga that's goddamn taking them to Ruth Chris all the time, they not gonna fucking move backwards. They gonna deal with nothing with niggas that's at least taking them to Ruth Chris or higher. No honesty, period. Whether it hurt my feelings or not. Okay, and then if it hurts your feelings, then that's it. Even though he might be right. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Because I don't think y'all keeping it real, because women be not wanting to keep it real. Y'all don't be wanting to keep it real. And let's just go with your theory, Armani, that you know what you want to do. How many women do you know that you have as friends don't know what they're looking for or don't know what the hell they want from men? How many? I bet you, and if you say that you don't know none, you're a goddamn liar. You're a goddamn liar. I know it is. Because I guarantee you, you can't tell me that if you are looking for a man that's goddamn honest and wants to be married, you can find some. I think it's important to be called out from your partner at times. That's how y'all grow. I get it, but we talking about in the initial, repeat the question. I will. We talk about in the initial stage as far as like in the beginning. Like it's easier to keep it honest with your partner if you're already in a partnership. But we talking about in the goddamn uh uh dating courting stage. That part. My theory, most women today don't know what they actually want. They want a general idea and a dude that's on the right track they can add to. They know they don't want. Yes, I agree. I know. I know. I know. The question is, Armani, let's just say that you know specifically what you want in a man and what you are looking for as far as if you found a man, what you want in the long term. How many women do you know that don't know what the hell they want in a man or what they're looking for, or they say they're looking for something and they contradict themselves? And if they do find a man that they say that they want, that gives them these qualities, they still don't end up being together with her because of some other shit didn't change. Yes, that's when honesty really matters in the courting stage. I agree, but you know for a fact that that's like a lot of women get that honesty, whatever, and then and it goes south. That's why a lot of niggas lie. That's why a lot of niggas lie. I'm different, so I just keep it real. But I feel that if it was a lot of women that could accept honesty, niggas would keep it real with them. I mean, for real. Do y'all think that we care about this fucking Brazilian butt lift shit? We never asked for this shit. Do y'all think we really give a damn about these colorful ass weaves and fucking sewing, whatever them shits called that y'all be having? Y'all think we really give a damn about that shit? We don't. We never asked for this. We never asked y'all, hey, can you get your fucking hair dyed in red and the fucking big ass sewing machine shit in the middle of your fucking head? And let me, I wish you had a bigger butt, so you should go down to fucking Brazil and take some fat out your fucking ankles and put in your ass? No. But if a nigga told you, hey, that shit looks crazy, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, he hurt my feelings. Why would he say something like that? And I know women like that, but they haven't really figured themselves out yet. So why is it that women have problems figuring themselves out? Why is that an issue? Because niggas, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I know there's some niggas that just be on some bullshit and don't have it figured out for themselves, but they don't have a problem getting a woman. Because we know at the end of the day, we could be some fucked up ass individuals. We don't know how we gonna motherfucking uh get money the next day, whatever, or where we gonna live. But we know damn sure we need some pussy, and we know how we gonna get it. So why is it that women can't fucking figure themselves out? Why is it that y'all are so complicated that y'all can't figure y'all own selves out, but y'all want a nigga to figure y'all? Answer that hot shit. She wasn't real with herself. I can tell y'all a story about a dude that couldn't take honesty. I'm sure that you could. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying, as far as the majority, you cannot find a bunch of niggas like that. They definitely don't outweigh the women. I know that you can find a goddamn man that can't handle rejection or whatever. But what I'm saying is the majority, they're not outweighing women. I guarantee you, if you went to a nigga that you didn't know and asked him, do you want to fuck me? I guarantee you will get a quick response. Yes or no. He don't have to sit there and think about it like, Let me think. But if you ask a woman, do you want to fuck this nigga? The responses will be totally different. It'll take a lot longer for you to fucking give a response because y'all don't want to look like hoes and all this shit. You might have some that's like, yeah, I fuck them. But if a nigga did, and I bet you if a nigga's, if you see a nigga and you're like, yeah, I fuck him, and the nigga was like, all right, let's go. Then you're like, well, hold on, wait. Well, where are you taking me out at first? What can you do for me? Ain't gonna be no niggas gonna be like, yeah, well, all right, I'll fuck you, but then where we going to for dinner? When you gonna buy me a drink? When you gonna fly me in? The fuck? Yeah, it's a lot of women that don't have that shame, whatever. You know what? You know the most honest women are prostitutes. Because they can detach their emotions from sex and they know exactly what the fuck they want. They want the money. They want the money. There's no confusion about that shit. And I have a lot of respect for goddamn hookers, night walkers, because they can keep it real. There's no fucking misconstruing about like none of that shit. Like it is what it is with them. I respect it. I got more respect for a fucking hooker, streetwalker, than I do for these fucking tricky gypsies out here that's trying to bust a fast move. You keep bringing up sex and material, and can you mention anything with substance? Well, the reason why I keep bringing up sex and material things is because men are simple. That's most of the stuff that we think about. Well, sex, specifically if we are not trying to be in a relationship with a woman. Because like I said, we can detach ourselves from just like, all right, this is just sex, no emotion. You might have some niggas that can say that and then still fall in love with the pussy and do some shit out of emotion because the pussy was that good. I'm not one of them. But this has to be a starting point because you can't just be like, oh yeah, well, you just jump in and just like, oh, I'm just head over heels in love with some woman or whatever, and goddamn, like skip all the sex and the material shit. Like, man, this ain't no fucking fairy tale. This ain't no fucking Disney movie where the niggas just got everything going on and just sweeps a woman off their feet and not talk about the fucking and the pussy and the goddamn, like, what substance are you talking about that is supposed to be mentioned? That's what I want to know. Because there's a lot of women that is talking about they don't want no substance. Because if a nigga comes to you with some substance shit or whatever, then they gonna think you soft and you goddamn you attached and you clingy and all this other shit. But they'll try to play that card like they a nigga now and just be like, oh, I just wanted some dick. I just want to fuck. I ain't looking for no relationship. I ain't looking for nothing serious. Because they removed the elephant in the room, money. We know what they about. Everyday women don't talk like that about exactly. They don't. But what you want to talk about as far as substance, Armani, because I can give you some substance. I can give you some substance. And I ain't done. I'm not done. I mean, I can also talk about why women love to have children when they single. I ain't talking about no goddamn. Oh, you said you're going to explain why women don't know what they want, but all your explanations relate to sex. Okay, well, let me go down the list then. Why is it that women want to keep having children when this? I mean, that's a part of sex, but I'm just asking, why is it that there's a lot of baby mamas out there? Why is it that these women continually do we have anything in relationship? Okay, you want to go to relationship because all right, we can go to the relationship because the reason why I didn't want to go too much into the relationship shit is because like I can't tell one man or one woman how to be in a relationship or how to act in their relationship. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you're in a relationship with somebody, whatever, y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. I just question on the reasons in why you enter this relationship. So I can go into that on why you choose the people that you choose. I can't speak to that. I'm not a baby mama, but can't you say the same thing for men? I could, but at the end of the day, women make the decision on whether they're going to have the baby or not. So yes, if you've listened, I continually get on niggas for for the stop fucking these women raw, nothing in them, not getting no plan B, and just acting like magically nothing's going to happen. When there are women that are addicted to having men's children for whatever reason and aren't married. I've said this numerous times. I've talked about how niggas need to stop this shit. But at the end of the day, if a man nuts in you, you as a woman have the final say so on whether or not you are going to have that baby. And I ain't even talking about the drastic shit about having an abortion. But if you know for a fact that a nigga nutted in you, it's your body. You can go take the plan B. You can go ahead and goddamn take birth control. And then when you goddamn, and then some of these niggas, you know that they ain't shit, but you still like, okay, well, I'm still going to have this baby anyway. Why? I'm not saying you are mine because, yeah, this don't relate to you, but you know women like this. You know women like this. You know the nigga's not going to be shit, but yet you still choose to have his baby. So you doing not only yourself, but that child a disservice. Because you know that nigga ain't going to be shit. Now you bringing this damn bastard child into the world and goddamn ain't going to have no father figure. And you doing both jobs as a woman and as the father. And I'm not saying it can't be done, but you think that's ideal? You had the choice to goddamn put a stop to it. You could have just fucked them and it was a bad mistake to fuck him, whatever, but at least you ain't got no ties to the nigga, whatever, that y'all stuck for life. But it's clear there's a lot of women that love to have niggas babies and they ain't married. They're not even in a relationship. It ain't even on some where they was in a relationship, they had a baby and they broke up. Because shit like that gonna happen. It could be a situation even if they was married, they had a baby and they got divorced. We ain't talking about that. I'm talking about why is it that women, because we talking about holding these women accountable. Why is it that women continually want to have these babies while they are single? It may not apply to you, Amani, but you know for a fact that you know some women that got goddamn babies by niggas that they knew damn well that they wasn't going to be in a relationship with. I just wonder why. I don't have the answer to it because I'm not a woman. I don't know y'all psyche. That's why I'm asking the questions. That's why I'm asking the questions. Or how is it that women that aren't in relationships, well, we ain't gonna, no, we're gonna talk about that because you say you don't want to talk about, so let's just get the sex shit out the way because you wasn't the only one that was talking about like call out the women, because there was some women that was talking some shit and they got different scenarios and shit that's going on in life. You feel what I'm saying? So you got some women that want to be like niggas and be like, oh yeah, well, I ain't looking for no serious relationship. I just want to fuck around. I just want to fuck niggas and I want to be a pimp like a nigga, right? So why is it that these women that don't want to be in relationships will fuck around and be wanting to compare themselves to men, but they can't eliminate the emotion? Because then when they get with these dudes, they want to be doing shit like, all right, they want to meet with their kids and goddamn still going on dates and shit. And goddamn, that's not player shit. That's not pimp shit. That's simp nigga shit, to be honest. But then why is it that women want to compare themselves to a man in the first place when it comes to like sex or fucking around? Why is it that y'all want to compare yourselves to men in the first place? And then when you do it, you can't eliminate the emotion. There's something emotional about it or whatever. Like it can't be just like, oh, you can't let it go. Like, all right, you can't cut a nigga off. You still want to fuck around with him here and there, whatever, even though he might be married, whatever the fuck. You just can't let it go. Can't let the dick go. All right. What you say? Look at that parent the parents' maternal roles. That's the answer. That's a fact. I do believe these women make bad decisions in that sense. And that's what we're talking about, Armani. We're talking about why these women are making bad decisions. We cannot just skip over the fucking, oh, yeah, well, it's just sex, 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 sex. Sex is just one dimension of bad decisions that women make. So I'm asking, why are these women continually to make numerous bad decisions? Sex is just one part of it. But then you add the layer on to, yes, you made one bad decision in having sex with a nigga that you shouldn't have been fucking with in the first place. But then you don't even protect yourself and you want to fucking have a baby with this nigga? Then let's just say, all right, you make one mistake or whatever, you got caught up in the moment or whatever. Okay, cool. You had a baby. You live and you learn. You got some women that will circle back to that same nigga and fuck him again and have another baby by him. Why is that? And don't act like you don't know women that have been doing that shit. Or why is it that, let's not say even that they even circle back to the same nigga, but they would do the same thing over again with another nigga. You'll go fuck another nigga raw, unprotected, no plan B, no fucking birth control, and then still have a baby by him. You're not married, not even in a relationship. I wonder why. I do believe, okay, yeah, but don't think that there are some women who get pregnant and feel like they have to take care of this responsibility. Wait, what? But don't you think there are some women who get pregnant and feel like they have to take care of responsibility? What do you mean to take care of responsibility? Like, okay, if that's your choice, that's fine, but you are accepting that you made a bad decision and you are living with it and you have to deal with those consequences. And then you don't, it's up to you to learn from it. So I can even see if you're a woman that, all right, I got one baby daddy, one kid. I made a mistake. I had to live with the responsibility. I didn't want to get rid of it. Cool. But then you go back and then do it again with somebody else or with that nigga again. That means you're just making multiple bad decisions and you're not learning from them. Or you feel that there's nothing wrong with the decision that you're making. I believe those type of women aren't being real with themselves and maybe feel that they can change the guy. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Why is it, there's my one right there. Armani, why is it that you feel that women think that they can change a man? Why is it that women want to change a man in the first place? Why can't you just take a man as is? Why can't you just take a man as is and just deal with him like, all right, motherfucker is who he is. I can deal with it. I ain't changing Bia. I ain't trying to change her. She gonna be who she gonna be. She can do some shit that get on my fucking nerves or whatever. All I can do is just talk about it and just be like, look, man, just, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to change her, but just like, you know, just be real and just be like, all right, you know, sometimes she gonna do dumb shit, it's gonna piss me off, and just gotta let it go. I can't transform her and change it to somebody else different. That's the problem. That's why I talk about how women don't know what the fuck they want because they always trying to change a nigga. You change a nigga. All right, let's just say, right, you meet a nigga. It's like, okay, he got everything I want except he's not proactive enough. So I'm gonna change him to be more proactive. Then you change him, he start being more proactive, but then he takes that as, all right, well, this must be a priority for you, so I'm going to focus more of my energy and my time on fixing this. And then he might stop doing some of the other shit, like, let's just say, the chores, taking out the trash, or, you know what I mean, being at home as much. Then you got a problem with that. You got a problem, oh, you're not home enough. Well, I was trying to be proactive, and goddamn, in order for me to be more proactive, I got to be out here more often or whatever, and I'm not going to be at home as much. Then you want him to change back to somebody else he really was. Why are y'all always trying to change a man? That is a point right there. I'm glad you said that. That's another point on why women don't know what the hell they want. You're always trying to change a man. Boy, I can't argue. I missed the beginning But what I heard thus far is the gospel truth. Thank you. I don't think women should try and change a man. If he's not for you during the get to know phase, she should move on. I totally agree, Armani, but I'm asking why do women always want to change a man? That's the point. And again, that goes to the whole point about how women don't know what the hell they want. They'll say, hey, I'm looking for a man that want to, settle down and be married with. But a nigga's out single on the streets or whatever and all that or whatever. And then like he's spending all his time with you, whatever. He don't have that many responsibilities. But then when you get married, goddamn, he's gonna have to take on more responsibilities to provide more, pay for the mortgage or whatever, where it probably was less expensive when he just had to pay for the house. I mean, pay for the for a one-bedroom apartment. Then maybe he have to work more. And now, since he's working more, he ain't at home as much. Oh, you don't spend as much time with me. You don't take me out no more. Are you serious? Y'all always look for the short-term shit. Y'all don't never look for the long-term shit on like, damn, I really appreciate this nigga for working out or whatever and goddamn getting this money or whatever to take care of our family. So I know he's gonna be away. I'm just gonna have to accept that. And if you can't accept that and you really want this nigga to be at the house more, then maybe you need to sacrifice some of the money he's gonna be making. Yes, they feed off instant gratification. That's the problem because women always, again, do you know how easy it is to game a woman? You literally could spend a whole bunch of money on her, take her out to a whole bunch of places, do all this shit to impress her, fuck her and leave. But then would skip out on a nigga that might not have it initially, or may have it, but not want to give it all away in the beginning, and then be goddamn the best nigga for you in the long term. You just want that instant pop, that bang. And then you think that that shit's gonna keep happening. It's not. Instead of the fucking long-term gradual shit that's going on. Yeah, you need another women's assistant because you goddamn, I ain't even say you getting fried, but like there's nothing that you have said that has been able to counteract any point that I brought up about women. And I'm not done. I got a list. But you just specifically you still haven't answered the question, Armani. Why is it that women always are trying to change a man? Why? I'm waiting for an answer. We waiting. What you need to change a man for if he already got it together? You should be able to take it as is. Maybe add some shit on, but you wouldn't be changing it. You wouldn't be changing it. The fuck? That's like somebody I could never. I did that shit. I know. Hold on, what you answered? Yeah, I know you answered it. No, I wanted to hear what she had to say. I know you answered it, but see, before my wife or whatever, I dealt with no, yeah, wife, and you're not trying to change me. That's why you're wife. I've had women before that tried to change me, and ask my family, ask my friends. They'll be all weirded out or whatever and be like, that's not you. It's just weird to see you not being yourself or whatever and all this shit or whatever. Like, and I thought I was doing it just to be like, yeah, well, this is sacrifice you got to do for love and all this shit. I was blinded by the bullshit. You know what I mean? Blinded by the bullshit. And then I had to wake the fuck up once I realized like this bitch is only giving a fuck about getting married and how much we gonna spend for the wedding and all this shit. She only worried about what the fuck I'm gonna do for her. She ain't worried about us. She worried about her and what I can do co-starring me. The fuck? That's all that is. Once I woke the fuck up and I'm like, look, I'm me. I ain't changing. I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be. If a bitch gonna be with me, she gonna have to take it or fucking leave because I'm totally content of being by myself and being out here in these streets doing what the fuck I'm doing on some contracting shit. You dig? And if somebody gonna be with me, they're gonna have to be real and they're gonna have to accept the real me because I'm not changing for shit. I can compromise some shit, and I can treat a woman that can keep it real with me a certain way, but I ain't about to transform some Theo Huxtable ass nigga or some fucking Kyle Barker ass nigga or fucking Marcus Graham ass nigga. I'm gonna be fucking Mike Malarkey, goddammit. Yeah, they love a project. I wonder why. Why you always want to build some shit up? Maybe stop looking at niggas like a project and look at them like fucking human beings and goddamn accept them for who they is or whatever. And then maybe shit'll be a lot better. Stop trying to build some niggas up and goddamn craft some nigga up to some nigga that you think you want. And then if you wanna, if it's not working for you right now, you can change them up and switch. Y'all ain't got no fucking straight line of thinking of what the hell you want. That's what I'm saying. Men do shift around. Men do shift women more than the other way around. What you mean by that? Men do shift women more than the other way around. Expound on that. What you mean by that? Some women get confused by a dude's actions than what he actually told her. What do you mean by that? I'm confused on what that even means. Funny thing is, no woman wants a man she can change. That's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact. I ain't gonna say, you know what? For the most part. Because like I said, wifey ain't trying to change me or whatever, and I'm good with that. She's a rarity. I don't agree with that, but that's what some women think. What you mean? What you mean with that? That's what some women think. Also, some dudes are just slick and can talk to women the right way. It ain't a lot, but it's usually the ones with multiple baby mamas. Like I said, man, women just be exposing themselves and they just really just be on some old, you laying out the blueprint for a nigga to play you. Women do that shit. I mean, if I met a woman that just was on some old, oh, I'm just trying to fuck with niggas that got good jobs, I can literally just lie and say, I skipped your other point. Hold on, I'm gonna get that in a second. Hold on. I can literally just lie about some shit and just be like, yeah, I work here. Make up some fake business cards, make up a fake LinkedIn page. If I really wanted to put the energy to prove to you that I've got a real nice job, what the fuck that means, just to get some ass. Because that's what it's all about. I don't know why you keep rolling your eyes on me, but that's what it's about at the end of the day. When I'm trying to tell you that men, for the most part, that are heterosexual, are priorities about getting pussy. You might not like to hear it, but that's truth. That's truth. Now, if you meet a girl, whatever, it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, might not be the main first priority, but you be like, yeah, she cool as shit or whatever. Like, you know, I'm really interested in her. Don't think that we're still not trying to fuck. We're just like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm really interested in her, but eventually gonna want some cheeks. Gonna want some legs. True. 2-date rule for you. Yeah, and you definitely different than me, Patty. Whatever. Like I said, I don't be doing all that. I'm not dating for no ass. If I want to date a woman, I'm really into you. I'm really interested in you. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, men are the hunters is my point. Very rarely do women wear the pants, and we shouldn't. I agree with that. And what I'm saying is we are the ones that initiate this shit or whatever. I'm not saying that y'all got to go out and wear the pants, but what I'm saying is if you do some subtle shit where you just be like, man, all right, this nigga's coming at me, whatever, I'm feeling him, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. This nigga got potential. He don't even gotta impress me to take you out on a date or whatever. Just do some subtle, just be like, look, come over to my crib. You don't even have to be on some old, like, the nigga won't even have the expectation. You don't even have to be on some, okay, I'm gonna fuck him. Just come over on some old, yeah, you know what I mean? Or like, I'll come over to your crib, or even if you didn't feel like, all right, goddamn, man, because it is the thing though, like, man, listen, I don't even know how to explain this, whatever, but like, obviously, the vibe should be there enough where you should feel comfortable enough to be like, all right, I feel comfortable enough to give it a shot to goddamn go over this nigga's house or he can come over to my house. You feel what I'm saying? If you got enough comfortability to go out with this random ass man at some fucking random ass restaurant and know that he's not going to leave you stranded, goddamn, you should have enough comfortability, whatever, after a conversation, be like, okay, the nigga can come over my house or whatever, and I get, you know what I mean? I don't even think, even if you said, look, I want you to come over, hang out or whatever. Look, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. You ain't getting no pussy, but just come over and hang. I think a nigga will be able to respect that. He still might try his hand or whatever, but he ain't gonna like push the shit or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like any nigga going, think they could change the woman's mind or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But if you legit came and was like, look, I just want to hang out or whatever, get to know you, seem cool as shit. Let me cook you some food. Just hang out and chill. I ain't, we ain't fucking, but just hang out and chill. I guarantee you, nigga will have a full different level of respect for you. Even if it don't work out, like, man, look, man, I wish there was more women out there like that. I fucking guarantee you. But y'all, women, as a majority, don't be thinking like that. Because you think about the short term, not the long term. What that mean? Oh, what point? Wait a minute. Armani, what point you said that goddamn I missed? Restate what point it is that you said that I missed, because I didn't hear it. The only reason dudes get it so easy now is because it's so easy now. 40 years ago, I had to buy you a house just to sniff it. Right, yeah, niggas, it's a different time. Like, yeah, niggas had to take women out on dates and goddamn ask for a hand in marriage, meet their fathers and all this shit or whatever, and all that. I'll be on soon, Olympus. I just gotta get this game out here real quick. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not done. I'm not done. Probably about another 30 minutes. I just got a couple points, and then I'm gonna go ahead and say what I got to say and be out. All right, I talked about why women have children when they single. I talked about goddamn. I asked the question what women are looking for, and watch how many different responses they get. I also talked about why women that are in relationships that fuck around always comparing themselves to men, but they can't eliminate the emotion. I talked about that. Let me see what else I wrote down. Oh, women are too worried about what a woman can or what a man can do for them financially and for entertainment. So let's even say, goddamn, you ain't looking for no nigga to buy you some shit or take you out, spend no money on you. But you want this nigga to entertain you. You want this nigga to be your friend. Y'all, you don't want to be lonely. You don't want to hang out with the homegirls. You want a nigga to be with you and do the same shit that you would do if you were dating without having to be obligated to give anything in return. Why is that? Why is it that women always want to hang out with, their guy friends or whatever on some platonic shit? You feel what I'm saying? Why y'all can't? Why is it y'all have a problem hanging out with your homegirls? Why is that? Because, like I said, the niggas that are heterosexual that are just hanging out with their female friends and not fucking and just doing it just to do it, I have a problem with it. I call it loafing. I have a big problem with it. My opinion, I have a problem with it. If I want to just hang out, I could just go hang out with my boys or whatever, or hang out with myself. What's wrong with that? Why is it that women are so afraid to be alone? Huh? Why is it that women are so afraid to be alone? Why y'all want to be with the cat or the dog or whatever? Why is it? Hey, Olympus, no, yeah, no. That's why she talk about Call of Duty, but you're right, Olympus. The going rate is $40. Ain't no nigga just, and the crazy thing is, women initiate this shit. A woman can say, hey, pussy going for $150 now. Niggas, some niggas is gonna pay that shit. Why? But y'all brought this shit up. Ain't want no nigga that like, oh yeah, well, y'all, wait, bitches, take these $40 and that's it. There. All right, man. Okay. All right. So Armani, if there are a lot of women that are not afraid to be alone, why is it that a lot of women are trying to date with a purpose then? Why are a lot of women calling Kevin Samuels asking for advice on how to get a man or how to be married? If that's the case, why just not be alone? I just want to know, why is it that if they're not afraid to be alone, why is it that it seems like a lot of women are unhappy that they are alone? Attention is a drug. Yes, the gypsy shit. $40, and that's inflation, still same price, right? I'm asking, if y'all not afraid to be alone, then why is it that y'all women are like pushing niggas to settle down? Or why is it that y'all are so worried about dating with a purpose? If you're like not worried about being alone, why does it matter about dating with a purpose? Why can't you just casually date? And then it is what it is. Because I guarantee you, if you tell a nigga, I just want to, man, who told you they was unhappy to be? Why, wife, why are these women going on Kevin Samuels complaining about why they can't find a man then? What are we talking about? Why is it there's all these women, women ain't, niggas ain't shit. They don't want to commit. It doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter now. I'm just asking. I'm asking the questions. I'm just looking for answers. I can't get no right. I can't get no wifey can't help you. I'm just asking. Why is it that like it's such a pressure for men to settle down or commit? Because I guarantee you, if you as a woman, I don't know these women, right? Yeah, okay. If you as a woman had it in your mind, like, I do not want to be married, I just want to just be alone, go on a date here and there, when I want to, and get some dick. I guarantee you, if this is what you wanted to do for the next 10 years, you will be able to find a nigga that will be sufficient with just fucking you for 10 years straight, and that be it. That's the women intent to date with a purpose, but some women are not pressed. All right, well, if they're not pressed, maybe they shouldn't be complaining that their results aren't coming through as they thought they would. Maybe they shouldn't be like doing all this above and beyond shit to try to prove that they can be married and that they can find a man. Oh, it's funny. Oh, it's funny, Armani. Yeah, it is. This is what you asked for, right? This is what you asked for. They're going to be pressed in 10 years when that 3 turns to a 4. It's a fact. I mean, why is it that women, like, once they hit 30, they start, like, feeling some type of way, like, oh, I'm reaching 30, I ain't got no husband, no kids, and they hitting this wall all of a sudden, whatever, when they get 30. Why is that? Ain't no nigga out there talking about, man, I'm in my 30s, I ain't got no goddamn, no. I ain't gonna say none, but not the majority. But it just seems like, I don't know. Can't get an answer for that one. Just like, okay, whatever. Yeah. I already talked about goddamn how women don't even want to put the small effort to do this shit. It's instinct for some women. What do you mean it's instinct? Why does it have to be an instinct for women? Why is it not an instinct for men? Why is that? Women are not told they're not, the women are told they're on. Why is it that women are told they're on the clock? If they're told on the clock, because guarantee you, this is the new generation of women. Y'all are liberated. Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want, right? Y'all don't have to be these old-fashioned women. So why are y'all holding yourself to old-fashioned standards now? If that's how it was in the 50s and 60s, where, yeah, you had to stay home and cook and clean for your man and all this shit, but y'all independent women now, why are you worried about a goddamn clock that they told y'all that y'all on? Why does it matter? Why are you worried about society and what they're telling you, wife? What difference does it make? What the fuck difference does it make about society? When does it matter why is it now that y'all care about what society tells y'all what y'all need to be? There's a lot of shit that society tells y'all and y'all just running with it. That don't mean that it's right. Society tell y'all need to fucking goddamn get Brazilian butt lifts. But society told y'all that y'all needed to goddamn get breast implants in the 90s. No, ain't no calm down. The fuck? Society told y'all a lot of shit. Yes, women are having babies in their 50s. Yeah, that's crazy. They're having babies in their 50s. And I guarantee you, I bet you them women ain't married. They ain't married. Because I guarantee you, ain't no women that's been married or had kids before, goddamn, then had children in their 30s or whatever, and then all of a sudden going to have some more kids at 50. The fuck? That don't even make sense. But you have people like Kevin Samuels tell them they are scrambled eggs because, okay, that's a good point, Armani. But the point is, it's not that he's saying it because he's just saying the shit. These women are saying that they want to be married with children. So, yes, oh my gosh, I know you ain't bring up Janet Jackson. I know you ain't bring up Demita Joe. You did not bring up Demita Joe. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You ain't bring up that gypsy Demita Joe. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. The same woman that goddamn went through fucking 5,000 niggas and married the goddamn king of fucking goddamn Egypt or some shit for some money. And as soon as she goddamn hit the jackpot or whatever, goddamn, she had to be married to the nigga for 2 years in order to get this money. And then 2 years and 1 day, she fucking divorced the nigga. That's what you telling me? She had the fucking goddamn baby for the money. She had the baby for the money. How does that not make sense to y'all? I bet you if a motherfucker was paying y'all fucking okay, you know a woman 45 just had a baby. Okay. And she's married. This is her first kid. That's what you telling me. That's what you telling me. So this woman that was 45 had a baby, had babies or another baby before. She's married and she just decided, in her 45, she just had baby fever and just wanted another baby. That's what you telling me, Armani. Okay. She's an anomaly, but I'll go with that. That's cool. That's cool. You know a woman, her first child. Okay, that's my point. That's her first child. What I'm saying is you're not going to meet, okay, that makes sense. She's married. This is her first child at 45. What I'm saying is she just got married. That's what I'm saying. Okay, all right. All right. How can I break this down to your mind? I'm not saying that, I'm not on that Kevin Samuels shit that once you're 40, you can't get married, find a husband, and you can't have children. I'm not saying that. Very rare, but I'm not saying that it can't happen. And I'm not debating that fact. What I'm saying is you're not going to find a woman that's in her 40s or 50s that has not already previously been married or has been in a marriage and just waited. They got married at 30 and then waited till 45 to have their first child. Or they got married at 30 and had a child at 32 and then just waited fucking 13 years later and had another child. That doesn't even make sense. Of course, if you are married and never had a child, no matter how old you is, you probably gonna want to have a baby. But I'm saying at 40, the majority of women at that age already have kids or have been married and goddamn had kids before and ain't rushing or just like, oh yeah, I just wake up at 45 and just decided to have another fucking baby. That's not happening. That's not happening on a regular basis. That's what I'm saying, Armani. Some people hit the genetic jackpot. I wouldn't even try to have a child with my wife past 40. Hey man, I ain't even gonna go too much into the baby shit or whatever, but what I'm saying is Janet Jackson that's a horrible example. Matter of fact, how many kids did she have before? Was that her first one? She did that shit, man, and Man, all right, man. You really gonna come at me with some fucking Demeter Joe? That's some man. Demeter Joe. Are you serious? Fucking man. I don't even want to go through all the niggas she done been with or whatever. Goddamn. You serious? And the crazy thing is, man, all right, man. I ain't even gonna go. I ain't even gonna go into no damn Janet Jackson, man. Like I told you, she's a fucking gypsy, but at least she carried more like a nigga than the rest of them do. At least she was smart enough to fucking be like, oh yeah, I ain't about to just have a bunch of babies by no niggas. At least she gonna have a goddamn baby. She was gonna make it worth a while. She found a nigga that was gonna pay millions and millions for her to have it. No, I don't want to just have. I don't want to down a woman. I'm just keeping it real. Yeah, and all them Jacksons is crazy as shit anyway. But she was probably the most normal out of all of them. I'm just saying, don't use that as some damn example. Like, I'm not debating the fact of like, oh yeah, like you can't have a baby in her 40s. I'm not debating that fact. What I'm saying is, again, she can. I give her that respect. At least she ain't got multiple children or whatever. At least she had waited till late in her life or whatever, and she has the money to be able to take that fucking shit and fucking afford to pay. A lot of these women, goddamn, now that somebody that's 40 something years old ain't gonna be divorcing they husband and goddamn taking care of that damn kid by themselves. I tell you that much. Tell you that much. I just don't like no damn Janet Jackson, the Demeter Joe. She's a fucking gypsy. I can go through all the niggas that she didn't ran through and led on and all that shit, but we ain't gonna go into that. But I got one more point for you. This ain't gonna apply to none of y'all, but I'm gonna say it. For the LGBTQ community, I ain't bashing y'all. Yeah, Jermaine Dupri, fucking what's the DeBarge nigga, Bobby Brown, all that shit, whatever. Yeah. Okay. The LGBT the community, right? I have no ill will to y'all. You love who you love. I just wonder, why is it? Yes, I do. Why is it that the women that choose to be lesbian or feel that they are lesbian, right? Why is it that they're lesbian, they end up choosing a woman that looks like a man? As far as a relationship, I ain't talking about, let's just use Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion, right? Two gypsy bitches, right? Look very feminine women or whatever, whoopty whoop or whatever. If those two were lesbian, they will probably hook up with each other just on some fucking sex shit or whatever, but they ain't gonna be in no relationship together. You know who they would be in a relationship with? The Brat. She look like a man. Why is that? Why is it that two feminine women can't be in a relationship together, but you want to be in a relationship with a goddamn lesbian that looks like a man? And I ain't knocking it. You have the right to choose who you want to be with. I am not knocking that, but I'm just saying, when I go back to the point about women don't know what the hell they want. So you say you don't want to be with a man, but you go be with somebody that looks like a man. Makes no sense to me. I can understand how the male or the masculine lesbian would want a female looking woman. But that goes back to my point about women don't know what they want. Y'all want to tiptoe and put your toe in the goddamn pool for some fun shit, bumping pelvises and shit or whatever on some fun goddamn shit. The Brat makes wear makeup. Okay, yes. Okay, I can go with another. Bro, come on, Armani. We're not going to do the semantics. I can give you another example. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You watch you watch The Chi. I mean, you can go with one of whatever the girl is. They goddamn look like the goddamn nigga that's on The Chi. That one. She don't wear no goddamn lipstick. You feel what I'm saying? You still using references you don't know. No, that's a general reference that people should know. Because if I tell you some names of people, you ain't gonna know who it is, so you should be able to relate to it. But these women want to bump pelvis that none of them had substance. No, you just was ready to prove some goddamn point that you couldn't prove. You can't even answer. You never even answered the one question that I had, Armani, on goddamn why is it that women want to change men? You never even answered that question. You don't have an answer. I understand. But these women want to tiptoe their foot in the pool or whatever for some fun shit or whatever. And that's cool. You can have your fun. You can do what you want. But then y'all be like, yeah, but I really want something serious and da da da. And but it's just like women are all over the place. Y'all don't know. Okay, so reiterate the point that I skipped, Armani. Why is it that women want to change a man? Yeah, get me. Because I don't get what you talking about. Why is it that women want to change the goddamn men? Other than, oh, they just look at them in a project. Because I answered that, and I'm like, well, why is it that women always looking at men like projects? You don't see no men. I mean, why do you think they say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife? You got them stupid ass niggas that do that shit. This ain't fucking Pretty Woman. Where niggas is fucking getting prostitutes off the streets, getting prostitutes off the street, and putting money in their pocket and goddamn building them up to this perfect woman. That's some Hollywood shit. And niggas that doing that are simp niggas. You got the niggas that'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just buy me a bride, and they're crazy. And I denounce them in the name of King Moses, the anointed one. But that's not shit that normal men do on a regular basis. Women are always trying to, right? Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. Why is it that these women always fucking with these thug ass niggas, these drug dealer niggas? You know that shit ain't good for you. I am not, as a man, gonna fuck with a woman that is going to bring danger to my life. If I know a broad is a stalker, I know she's a stalker, but in exchange for that, I gotta deal with this stalking bitch for some pussy. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's not worth my time. I don't know why these goddamn, and you wonder why these niggas be out. And them niggas ain't being out in the streets just to get money. They do it to get the women. Why you think all these women go in these fucking jails and be COs and end up fucking with these niggas up there in them damn jails? Fucking with that thug nigga dick. Getting pregnant by them, risking their damn jobs like some idiots. This ain't no fucking made up shit that come on now. I don't agree with that, but that's what some women think. Well, at least you may not agree with it. I'm not saying that you agree with it, but as long as you know there's quite a few women out there that think like that. Spending the night, taking her out, holding her hands, and making plans. What? Women look at men, wait a minute. Women look at men's actions instead of what they will tell them. If a man says he don't want a relationship, but he's doing relationship things, then a woman will take it as he's changed them. That's stupid. I'm reading it right now. That's stupid. I don't understand why is it that women are that thirsty to get this validation from a man for them to do some shit for them. Like, if you know how many times where I fucking had women ask me to take them out on a date, and I said no, and they have literally like tried to shame me for not wanting to take them out on a date. Why you think I just thought of, oh, I'm just going to leave this woman stranded? I literally had to like leave this woman stranded because she tried to shame me into not being this good wholesome man that wouldn't take her out. If she would have left it at, all right, fuck it then, I would have just went on about my business. But women be trying to change a nigga so bad, they'll go above and beyond, and you literally think that this nigga is genuine in his mind that he really has an interest in you just because he took you out after he said no? Or if a nigga says, I'm not looking for a relationship, but you bullying this nigga into being in a relationship with you in order to get some ass, you really think in your mind that this nigga changed his mind that he really wants to fucking be in a relationship with you? We women cannot be that gullible. What are relationship things? Those are dating things, planning children, buying a home, or renting an apartment together. Those are that's marriage things, sir. I think y'all basically saying the same thing from different points. Marriage is just the official title of it. So if you want to date with a purpose, those are the same things that you would be doing eventually if you're dating with a purpose. Holding your hands and making plans, that's not relationship shit. That is just dating shit. That's some shit you do in a date. I can hold a bitch hand, doesn't mean we're in a relationship. Just because I take you out and I spend the night doesn't mean we're in a relationship. Making plans because I fly you out because we go on vacation together, that's not relationship shit. Maybe in my opinion, I'm not doing that unless I'm in a relationship. But there's plenty of women that are doing relationship shit like this that are not in relationships. Women are getting flown out, letting a man fly them out. That's just a saying, relax. Shut up, wife. Shut up. Ain't no damn saying. That's a mentality that women live by. That's what the fuck that is. But I've already said everything I need to say, so goddamn, y'all can go back and look at the shit. I ain't said nothing wrong. And I can keep on going in on women, but it's a waste of breath and time because at the end of the day, they can lay out all the shit that's y'all not doing. It ain't going to change. Y'all going to still do what you're going to do. But y'all ask for it, goddamn wife, you can go ahead and send this to goddamn Candy Coat and whoever else, and they can read this shit and see the shit, and then they come holler at me. I'm about to goddamn get on goddamn Warzone and get some dubs. Yeah, flew this shit out of you. Fly your ass on up out of my face. King Moses has spoken.